Where am I? Is this thing even recording? The sun is so bright here. Is this thing counting? Yes! We are live! Well, we're not really live, but we're almost live. I'm going to post this thing right away. So all you know my usual MO. I fly out to Phoenix or San Diego or Los Angeles the last week of October. Go to my Palm Springs Corvair show, the Fan Belt Toss. Then I buy something. Suburban, pickup truck, whatever. I search Chevrolet 4x4. Wow, this is the entrance to Tonto National Forest. I just passed through it. Just passed through Payson, which is 100 and change miles from Phoenix, not San Diego. San Diego's 100 and change miles from Palm Springs. We made it to Palm Springs, made it back, rented a car, drove it, brought it back with too much gas, supposed to bring it back empty. I goofed, lost 3/4 of a tank of gas. Anyhow, so here I am. I hope the man in the mountain doesn't fall down like it did in New Hampshire, because I'm hanging over the edge. That wouldn't be a good thing, would it? No more videos from Corvair Wild. So like I always do, I go shopping for 4x4 this or convertible that. I bought that convertible Mercedes, it's in my shop. I got to drop the gas tank, cut that square filler neck, and hope that a Fernco won't leak, because it's leaking now. So this is beautiful Arizona. On our way to Show Low. Maybe we just passed through Show Low. Who the hell knows? These little hick towns. It's a nice place. Hick town. Is that nice to call Show Low a hick town? Anyways, so what did I buy? Well, the last one that I bought was a what? Ford F700. So what would happen if I bought another one? Not an F700, but a Ford. Well, I did. Because I was talking to some guy at a meeting. He said, what are you here for? I said, I'm looking to buy a truck. He said, well, I got a Ford F-150 across the street in my driveway for sale. I said, no way. So I went and looked at it. We fired it up, ran great. Air conditioning was ice cold. The motor was changed. It's got 150,000 miles on an LKQ junkyard motor. And the truck looked legit. He thought it had a bad cylinder, blah, blah, blah. I think the cylinder is just fine. It's got a little tick, 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 tick. I don't know why it's tick, tick, ticking, but it's got new shocks, new control arms, it's got good Thailand tires. Seems to run really well. I've already driven it several hundred miles. I just filled it up, 275 a gallon, and I think I got about 15 miles per gallon, taking it easy, 60, 65. With the air conditioning blowing ice cold, it's got new hoses and new wires. Looks like someone did a really good job putting the motor in, and everything just runs fine. It starts and runs great. The power steering's got a bit of a leak from the pitman arm. I put some Lucas stop leak in. We'll see what happens if it stops leaking anything else. If nothing else, it'll rust-proof the underneath. So the truck looks legit, like Uncle Tony's Garage would say. It's an honest truck. It's got no rust, of course. Runs great. The air's nice and cold. We'll be finding out soon enough if the heater works. Gonna need some lubrication on the hood. Bang! Need some wool wax. So here it is, my F-150 Triton. It's got 258 on the clock and 150 on the motor. And I have the receipt. Emergency brake works. It's got a new power window motor. The tilt works, the cruise works, the radio I haven't tried. I got this thing plugged in here. I put one of these voltage power ports for your cell phone, and I stuck it in and I couldn't even rotate it. Remove it. It's in there forever, for life, done. It's got the opening door on the passenger side only. It's got no rust. Well, a little bit of surface rust. So if anybody wants a 98 F-150, it ain't gonna be cheap. I'm not giving it away. Got my Corvair cross member. Sitgraves National Forest. This is where we are. This is my F-150. Got a bit of body damage right there. Just a wee bit. And the engine runs. You be the judge. I put some Lucas oil stabilizer in. Who the hell knows if it does anything, but I figured it couldn't hurt. He said he had changed the oil just before I bought it. It's had brake work done, and it's a good, honest, good value truck. So that's what I'm doing, driving an F700 back east. F700, F-150. So that's what I do. Corvair Wild, and I'm out of control. I'm having a good time. Yes, so we're gonna hit the road, take a few pictures, some family portraits. Got a bit of damage here on this fender, flare, fender, whatever you want to call it. I don't think you can fix it. It looks pretty bent up. Good luck with those clips. off-road package. She rides real nice. I cleaned the windows. They were all full of smuts. Little rocker cover things are gone. I'm sure they have a better one. And that's it. Air's ice cold. And my last fill-up, let's see if you can do the math. I didn't take the time. My last fill-up was, I went 195 miles and 12 gallons of gas. So 125 plus 60, 15 miles per gallon, right on the nose. Filled it up in Payson, Arizona. 910 South Beeline. That's all the news from Corvair Wild. Stick around. We're heading to Albuquerque and the junkyard in Colorado Springs. Peyton, Colorado. And off we go. Time to hit the road.